Hello, everybody, and welcome to my 5-month review with my iPad Pro 12.9 inch 2020 256 cellular space gray. I also wanted to give a huge review and recommendation for the Magic Keyboard. You can see some other things in the background. I've got the standard folio stand case. And then the next thing I'm actually going to review, which is my Surface Book 2, and I'll give more details in that next video. So, I just wanted to give the aesthetics of the room. So, as you can see, this isn't the only piece of tech I use in a mobile fashion. I've got my iPhone, my Pixel 4, I've got my iPad 12.9, and I got my Surface Book 2. So there's a lot going on here and a lot of ideas going in my head. So I guess to just start with, it's the best piece of technology as an accessory base for the iPad that I've ever purchased before. Now, I've had this since April. It was supposed to launch in May, but they released it like the last week of April, and I was lucky enough to get one. Actually, the funny thing is when it became available, I ordered one for this iPad Pro, which is the 12.9, and I also ordered one for the 11 inch. I knew I probably wasn't holding on to the 11 inch, but I wanted to have that comparison between the two to determine its value and all that stuff. Now, I know that the 12.9 inch iPad Pro, even the newer model and the first and second gen, they had a full-size keyboard digitally across the screen. Now, something like this, where they went back to the scissor keys and it's not covered with fabric, it's just enough click, and it's amazing. The trackpad is their awesome technology where it's not a diving board. It's actually, you can click it all the way up until the edge, all the way around it. I think you can hear that. It's just amazing. You've got the additional USB-C on the side that charges through the 3 pins, so you can actually charge here and then plug into the what I like to call just the right side of the iPad Pro. Anything. You can plug in external drives, SD cards, any display, all of it, any kind of adapter you can put into USB-C you can do on this guy, which is absolutely amazing. I have the new background that they kind of released, not officially, kind of officially, with the new iPad Airs that are coming out, along with the Apple announcement just last week. So I love that background. Anywho, the fabric is the same as before with the Smart Folio. The pins are located in the same place. I heard some other reviewers talking about how they don't like how it kind of opens and then immediately kind of snaps up into that position, and then you've got the tilting feature. But I mean, I really think either way it works just fine. The keyboard layout is great. The best part of this is the fact that you can line it up and it's there. And the way I type with it, I never hit my fingers on the bottom of the iPad. Some people complain that the way that their fingers rest, they kind of bounce up and hit. And it's like, whatever, it is what it is. But that's another feature I really like. And I've learned that, it turns on now, even though it's light out and it's light in the room. But if you have it off and it kind of just fades away, when you activate it and it's dark in the room, it glows and it really helps. It's awesome. So I don't notice any kind of a battery consumption on a huge level that would deter me from using it. It is a very expensive accessory, $350 for the 12.9, $300 for the 11 inch. And you can actually use this on the new Air 4th generation when it launches in October, November-ish, something. So it's going to have the same size body as the 11-inch Pro, but it'll be the Air. So that's a third that'll be coming into the usability of the Magic Keyboard for now. The original 8th generation will only use the Smart Keyboard that's available. So I don't know what else to say about it. I love it. It just the Apple keyboard itself is awesome. I know there's a lot of people out there that were disappointed you didn't get featured keys, but one thing that they added in iOS 14, and I want to show it in the most non-giving my information away way. So I'm going to open up. I think I'm going to open up Notes. No, I can do Messages. We'll just have it on the bottom so you guys can see it. So I'm on some text message that came through about Apple Care for me. So right here at the bottom of the screen, you've got your shortcut. When you start to type, you can tap it to fill in the blanks. If you start typing O, it'll pull up K, and OK, you just tap it. But over here, oops, that's for signature. That's always been there. But this other one, this keyboard with a three dot icon, if you tap it now, I used to always love to do voice to text. Sometimes when I just want to do a simple answer and I don't want to type, I'm not in the mood, but I'm sitting here messaging people. You just tap it, and right here, you can't see it because of the brightness. Let me see if I can drop it down heavily here. Okay, so you've got smiley emojis, which you can do over here on the world key. But this other one right here, this is text to speech. So I love that they added that shortcut, and I put in the request. I'm not going to lie. I put in that request multiple times. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up what I just said for whatever reason. Multiple times I put in a request to have them add a microphone button there for text to speech, because you'd have to pull off the keyboard and you'd have to then click on this. And sometimes that actually wouldn't show up. It would just be these two keys until you close that keyboard out and then tapped on it again, and then it would pop up. So I really like that they added that feature, so you no longer have to remove the keyboard to do that, and remove from the keyboard. And then you have two different versions of the keyboard if you want to force it up no matter what, which I don't know why you would do that. But that one feature is my favorite of iOS 14. And I've been running it in beta, so I saw it come up early, and then I was like, oh my gosh, look, they added it. So side note, love it. I love the keyboard. I really wish that they had kind of just like adding this one somewhere, if they would have added that, or even if you could change that globe from emojis to that that microphone button, that would have been awesome. But I love that they added it into a software feature. Kudos to Apple. Thank you. So anywho, that's really my focus, is the Apple Magic Keyboard and its features, the way that they incorporated the mouse usage. And now, really fast, well, we've got like 2-3 minutes left, I'm going to go into the actual 14 iPad OS 14, which is amazing. Just the additional features that they've added overall is nice. I love the widgets. They added there's a company that came out with a new widget Smith that allows you to alter your icons using shortcuts and all that kind of stuff. But the widgets really add to it and give you much, much more to use. I don't know why. Oh, it's because I don't have a full thing. But anywho, here's all of my different widgets that I've got available to use. I don't really use widgets that often. So that's all I have to say about iPad OS, because I've literally been using it since June, so I can't focus on something specifically that I didn't already have because I've had it for so long. But I guess picture on the side, they enhance that a little bit. I've been talking to my friends into getting iPad Pros just because it's a definite laptop replacement. I haven't done video editing recently, but when I did, Lumia Fusion is number one for me. iMovie is great, but it's very mobile-like. I think Lumia Fusion is the closest to Final Cut that anything has gotten to. Photoshop is a work in progress for photos, so just keep an eye on that one. I've been doing Call of Duty Mobile on this, and it's flawless. I would like to see them go with 120 hertz refresh, but they still haven't done it in the way of, hey, we're at 120. They're increasing the frames by certain settings you can do, but nothing says now you're running at 120 hertz. But if you were going to get an iPad, the Pro 12.9 is the closest to a laptop you're going to feel and love, and have the ability to take it off and have it just be the iPad. Super thin. It's about a pound, 1.4, I think, especially the cellular model. But, you've got the microphone on the bottom. You got the buttons, the volume buttons, the power button, the 4 speakers, 2 on this one, on this side, 2 on this side. Don't forget about the 2 mics in the middle. You got the one back here with a LiDAR sensor, which I honestly haven't used and I didn't really expect to use, with another mic. So there should be a total of 5. Oh, and then I forgot the one on the front here by the all the Face ID unlock stuff, the portrait imagery, and all that kind of stuff, which I'm surprised that you can't see any of that happening right now. Maybe if I open, there you go. They're flickering. Okay. So I know it's all over the place, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, subscribe. I'm going to post this in a few minutes, and then followed by a review, I guess an impression on having my Surface Book along with this one. So look forward to that, and I will see you guys in my next video. We got a lot of consoles. We got the Quest 2 coming out soon. So the Quest 2, the PS5, the Xbox Series, or the Xbox X, and all that kind of stuff. So keep it locked on this channel. I know I'm not the best, but I'm doing what I can, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks. Bye.